Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. My name's Tyson. I'm here with Evan Baker, stick product manager at Bauer, and he's here to give us kind of the rundown on the sticks. So how about we start off with the 195 and who you geared this guy up for?
Yeah, so the Supreme 195 stick, both non-stickum and stickum, were initially designed for that pure power player, somebody who was looking for that big explosive shot, that defenseman, or potentially even that power play off-wing shooter, someone who really leans heavy into their stick and wants to get maximum amount of load on the product. And what we've built into this stick is what we call our mid kick point. And what it allows us to do is for those big heavy loaders on those big slap shot, it allows the stick to really flex, especially in the top portion, which if you take a look at this particular product, it allows us to show you where the stiffer areas are.
Okay.
So essentially when that player puts that hand right here to lean into that slap shot, you're gonna get all the flex up through here. That softer layup is gonna allow that stick to really load and then give you that explosive kick, so that amplified kind of mid kick, as we've started to call it now, because of the explosive release that you get with this stick. So built for the power player, but the other thing that we've built into the stick is the dual density blade. And what that allows us to do is give you some stiffer foam here in the heel that's going to provide structural support to the blade, so that when you take that slap shot, it's not going to open up on you. But we know that those players want good soft feel. So aramid fiber reinforced epoxy core is going to give you that really nice soft feel. And those are the two things about 195 that have really kind of separated itself from anything we've done in the past, was explosive release with great feel.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely is nice to combine the two of them. And so, I mean, just kind of going back to this guy, so the yellow zones here are going to be the soft regions, and the red's going to be where it gets more stiff?
Yep, so the guys who develop our sticks are kind of like chefs in a kitchen, and they have the ability to put a different recipe together, and by adjusting the stiffness in certain areas, whether it's stiffer like as it is in this red area, or softer as it is in the yellow area, they can change the way that the stick actually flexes. So that idea of vapor being different from Supreme, it's actually a reality, and this allows us to show our retail partners and also our consumers why these sticks are different. And we'll show you the vapor and how it's different when we get to vapor in a little while.
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely, the 195s definitely had a big impact on the market. And let's go on and take a look at that new X60.
Sure. So Vapor X60 was designed, excuse me guys, was designed for a player who wanted that quick release. So initially, Vapor 30 Lite, Vapor 40 had that low kick flex profile. And you can see here is, since this lower area, it's illustrated in the yellow, that's where it's gonna be soft, and it's gonna actually give you that flex, which will give you that quick release. But what we were, common feedback was, low kick sticks don't have a great slap shot. So by adding a secondary kick point, when you're taking that slap shot, that secondary kick point gets activated. The IntelliSense, it senses what kind of shot you're taking based on where your hand is positioned, and react, so that you can get that quick release on a snapshot or wrist shot, but you also get that extra energy for that explosive slap shot. And that's what's helped the X60 be very, very successful for us, because those kids who had that low kick stick and liked that low kick stick were consistently telling us, man, we want a harder slap shot. And this is the answer to that. Really, really lightweight design. Textreme carbon fiber, it's exclusive to Bauer and hockey. It's used in things like Formula One race cars, air wind turbines, super lightweight material. And by using an aerospace foam, what we call Aerofoam Core 2 in our blade, we're actually able to create a better balance point, but this material also absorbs a lot of energy on impact, so the puck will actually stick. So it's a crisper feel than 195, which has a little bit of a kind of a softer, more cushioned feel. This has that crisper feel that those low kick guys are really looking for. So a little bit different shaft shape as well. It's going to be a little bit rounder, so it's easier to roll the wrist and dangle. A little bit easier to get that shot off. So where Supreme's going to be a lot more square, Vapor's going to be a bit more round. So you've got the non-stickum version, and this is the stickum version in the black and the white. Really, it's a matter of choice for the consumer. Whether they want stickum or non-stickum, but we know that kids want options as far as graphics and design, so I want to make sure they had two different options out there. So,
yeah, I mean, definitely the shaft dimensions has a nice soft feel to it when you're home it.
So that the shaft dimension we internally call the Schultz shaft. It was actually a custom shaft that was built for an NHL athlete, and it just had become so popular among those low kick guys, those guys who were the finesse players. So we said, why not bring it to retail? And the response to it has been amazing. It's just a little bit a little bit smaller than maybe 40 or 30 was in the past, maybe a little bit rounder, but hugely successful. We're really happy with how the stick's been performing, and the response to it has been great.
All right, so now you guys take that same technology from the X60 and you drop it down some of the lower price points as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the X50, built for the player who's looking for still elite level technology and performance, but is a little bit more budget conscious, we go from a one-piece construction, our true monocomp construction in the 95 and the 95 and 60, excuse me, to a two-piece construction in the X50. You're still going to get a variation of that IntelliSense shot technology, obviously because of the joint. It's going to alter a little bit, but you'll still get that explosive slap shot with that low kick wrist shot. Use 3K carbon fiber throughout the blade and the shaft to give it a nice lightweight and good balanced feel. And the same elite level foam, that aero foam, is in the blade. And one of the big features with Vapor this year going forward was we actually expanded the throat out. So the throat area is a lot thicker, not a lot thicker, but it's thicker. And what that allows the blade to do is stay more closed upon impact with the puck, so you're not going to have that deflection or opening up, which is going to allow your shots to be a little more of a pinpoint accuracy. So X50's nice lightweight design, great balance, really for those budget conscious consumers. And if you're shopping in the store and you want to get some information, one of the boys may not be around, all you got to do is check out the technical stickers that are on the top of each stick. It'll go through all the technologies that are involved with each product, allow you to figure out what the differences are so you can make an informed buying decision should one of the guys on the floor not be around. Of course, you can take this off, cut it on up, stick it on your laptop, your iPod, or whatever, but it'll give you all the information you need to know about the product. So trying to help you guys educate the kids out there so they can feel comfortable about spending the money they're about to on a stick.
All right, so that was just a quick look at a little insight on the Bauer sticks. This is Evan Baker, product manager at Bauer Hockey, and my name's Tyson, and this is at inline and icewarehouse.com.